today we're going to be streaming the semi-final between Main 11 and Unity, and I will be joined today once again by the lovely Kane.
Yo. My brother in the background.
Very lovely intro. So yeah, I think we're just waiting for both teams to get on the server, and then we're gonna get started in this really exciting semi-final. Both teams have made it to this stage. Main 11 was already qualified because they ended up in second place on the leaderboard in Division A, and Unity defeated FTW in a really close match that went to overtime. So we'll have to see if both teams can repeat that and bring us to Winterberg, as I think we all want to see some nice overtime. And what's your prediction for this match, Kane?
Let's see. Well, obviously they MA played Unity before, and yeah, it turned out to be a big defeat for Unity. I believe they lost 12-3, so that's a big defeat. But you can say that Unity's main player, and probably their best player, Siggs, he wasn't, and he's been dominating. He's been dominating the statistics in all the games he's been playing, and I think he's been top every single game. So he's here this time. You can hear in the background talking to his team. He's motivating them. He's probably going to come on, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a big difference having him around. So I'm curious. I think it's going to be a very close match, no matter which way it goes.
Yeah. Also interesting maps that we're going to be playing. So the first one is Sandy Bush. Second one is Reverend Village, if I'm not mistaken. So I think definitely Sandy Bush is a really old school map. Both teams will be very familiar with. Interesting factions as well, Serenids and Rodox. I would say Rodox are the superior faction on this map, since it's a
yeah, you
map.
could consider them to be, but on the other hand, you have the Serenids with the axes, and then you have the Serenid archers. They are way faster than the crossbows. But of course, Serenid horses, they're like paper, especially to crossbows. So curious to see how they're going to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
Roster-wise, honestly, I would like to say that ME's imps are stronger, but I know just how much, for example, Unity's imp he's a really, really skilled imp. He's got a lot of experience. Caius, he could do really, really well. I know that Vernon and Lapach, they're both very experienced, so definitely they're gonna be able to hold their own if they play well.
Mm-hmm.
Thor, of course, the main imp player for Unity. Very, very skilled, and everyone knows him.
I also think
that
on this map, like even if your infantry is maybe a little bit less stronger than your opponent's infantry, you're like, especially on Rodox, you can just stay alive and let the arch or the crossbowman and the cav do the work.
Yeah, and that's the good thing about Unity, because they have really strong archers. They have Apollo, who's in the form of his life right now. Like, he's playing really well. And you have Maxim, who's also really shooting, like a really good archer. And then on the other side, main 11, you have Raiden and Manithil. And honestly, I would never want to be up against any of those, because they've been around the scene for years, and they've been dominating the archer scene for years. And they've been playing together for as long as I can remember them talking. They always play with each other. They've got some of the best teamwork in the game when it comes to archery teamwork. So they're going to be a massive archer duo for ME here. But I'm pretty sure that Maximo and Apollo can do a lot of damage here, seeing as their recent performance.
Yeah, Unity have played every other opponent in Division A, so that's really interesting. They only lost against Tully, which was a really close one, 9-8 I believe, and versus Main 11. So that's the only two losses they've had so far against all teams of Division A. ME, I'm not entirely sure how they performed. I think they only lost one game and they played one draw. I believe so.
Yeah, so basically I haven't really kept track of ME that much, but I do know that the roster, they've got a very, very strong roster, so you can assume they have a lot of wins and very few losses.
I think
do
they
know
had
that
3
they won
wins,
against
1 draw, and
yeah,
1
that
loss.
draw that was a win originally, but apparently they did some
After,
violations with switching in
admin
a player
decision.
after this, and then they lost some rounds because of that, or they got after they won the match, the rounds got like taken back and they got added up to the Toy Boys. So in the end, they tied against Toy Boys by rules and not by
Yeah,
actual
otherwise it
plays.
was
a win for them. Yeah,
4 wins and 1 loss.
yeah.
I believe in the
Basically,
5
you can
matches
say that was.
they played.
And I believe they lost against House Tully, did they not?
I think so, but don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure. I just
I'm
know
pretty
they
sure they
lost
did,
1
yeah.
and they draw 1, and then they won 3 matches.
Well, anyways, like you can just say that both of these teams are really strong right now because Unity hasn't lost a lot of matches and ME hasn't lost a lot of matches. And yeah, like they've both been beating the enemy teams in Division A with about equal scores. So yeah, curious to see how this
Also,
is.
not to forget, pressure's on the line here because this is already semi-final.
This is semi-final. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
So I think that's gonna make it even better for both teams. They're gonna play their best game.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how they're gonna deal with the pressure. I know that Menethil and Raiden, they're normally fine with pressure, seeing as they've been playing for a very long time. And I know that from the Unity roster, I personally know that Siggs he performs very well under pressure, and Kaius. Those two will be cool to see. But I'm curious to see how the rest of the team deals with it, like especially the newer players, Kani, for example, or maybe like Charlini's not even that. Like he's pretty new to the scene, right? So I'm curious to see how he's going to deal with the pressure as main infantry, and I'm not even sure if he's commanding or not, but it's going to be hard for them for sure.
And once again, this is of course gonna be refereed by Rome.
Great ref.
It would be impossible if anyone else would ref, but
no one is allowed to ref these matches but Rome.
As we're heading straight into the game, I will have to check on Kane if my overlay's gone now, but it should be, I think.
Unity playing 9 people. Great tactic. I think that's going to help them win the match.
Can you check real quick, Kane, if the overlay is gone on the stream?
It's not gone for me yet.
I will quickly have to check then. It should be good, I think. Might be a slight delay. As we're
yeah, that's quite
gonna start this off with main 11 playing on Serenets, and they're gonna go to Graveyard.
Gonna be an early Graveyard fight, it seems. And the Serenets are very split here, but
yeah,
very split is a big.
First kill for ME though. Flauen with a couch onto Paolo.
Coming in from behind.
Takes a big hit onto Bloody Dead, and there's Six. Changing blows here, but Dark Gibby gets a kill.
Dark very low health. Tardini as well. Tardini gonna get taken down by
trades left and right.
And he gonna get backstabbed.
Fietta with double kill there. Darklight's really low on health, and there goes Faruni and takes him down. It's only a 3v5. Faruni loses his horse and his life. Fietta with his quadruple kill there. And Dark Gibby with the final one. Making it 1-0. That was a really fast round, really aggressive push there from ME.
As I expected, to be honest.
Yeah, seems that they're gonna do the same. No, they're gonna stay in their in this phone. Raiden trying to get a early shot off.
I'm pretty sure that actually I'm not gonna say with full confidence, but I think they might be trying to focus Siggs a bit, trying to keep him out of the fight with the archers maybe, because they, looking at the stats, they must have seen it too, and they must be trying to keep him out of the fight as much as they can.
Yeah. Quick note also on the composition of both teams. Both are running only 1 crossbowman / archer. And this time Unity actually gonna have the flag. And we will rotate over from... I think they're gonna take the ladder from middle, or they might go through spawn. Siggs is keeping an eye out where the push is gonna come from.
Scouting like a true professional.
As ME now taking the spawn area. Unity seems to be Lapage really aggressive here on this corner.
Ooh, 6 nearly getting shot.
As he didn't took any hit though.
And Emi's gonna be able to. Emi's gonna start pushing in soon.
Yeah.
They're gonna let Fiera raise the ladder and probably push up an archer, and then
Yeah,
all the
Maximo
English
looking
gonna
for a
push
kill,
down.
but he almost got shot there by Raiden. Lapasha is there to help him out as well, as he's probably trying to drop the ladder, as Fieta is now gonna start pushing up on his own, trying to deal with Maximo, but he's gonna
And,
lose.
Emi is
Ooh,
pushing
he
in.
falls down and takes a shot. Team
Thought
kill
that was
for
a team kill.
ME. Unity with another kill. Fieta's still
6
alive
with a
though.
great hit on Gibby. Thor hitting Gibby, but Gibby staying alive, and then Vernon team killing Thor.
And yeah, that's another team kill, evening it out a little bit.
6 trying to get out of there.
64.
Getting blocked by
Dark Gibby
team.
really low on health though.
Gibby getting hit twice, actually surviving.
Actually, everyone from ME except Flawen low on health there, and there goes 2 members of ME. Only Raiden left and Flawen, but make that only Flawen, and he's gonna try and escape, but his horse will die. As
Great
well.
round from Unity there. Very nice teamwork. The
Yeah.
Cav coming in from behind at the same time. Unlucky team kill from me, and Unity just taking advantage.
I think that was a great setup from Unity on the flag, not allowing ME to push in. Unfortunate team kill there to start off with, and ME just not able to get that infight going the way they wanted. As now they're gonna be really aggressive once again, but Unity will take the alley,
Yeah, Unity's trying to create some space between them and enemies. I
which
think,
is
just
actually
to
a
get
really
some-
good thing to do, because flag just spawned in graveyard, so don't really
Yeah.
know why ME pushed graveyard though.
I think they might prefer to push Ali from that side. And
that
if the
might
flag
be the
spawns in the
case,
middle
yeah.
now, they've got the archer set up in the graveyard, so that's going to be a big plus.
But-
Unluckily for them, the flag does spawn in the alley, and they're going to have to just push.
Yeah, seems that they're indeed gonna push from that side, although Raiden seems to wanna look for a sneaky shot.
Curious thing here, actually. Unity playing Paolo and Kani as inv over Sebe, and pretty surprised to see, because Sebe is probably one of their best infantry.
Maybe they performed a little bit better in scrims lately.
Maybe, I don't know.
As
But overall, knowing it, he's a great.
yeah, Ami is now gonna start pushing up these stairs. Thor really opened himself there, but
Unity's
and-
very split up right now.
ooh, Thor really dangerous position, low health.
Unity Cav is
But
coming-
first kills
trying
from
to come in.
Maximu onto
Six is
Darklight.
mounting tight.
As Cav comes in, another team kill from ME though, that's not going well, but Dark Gibby
Six
and
is
Raiden getting
big
some
hit
kills
on Fiera.
back.
Gibby getting bomb stabbed by Farouk. And Unity is super split right now. Six is
Yeah.
trying to deal with the archer.
ME really low on health too. As the
Six bomb
Cav
stabbing
trying to
Raiden.
help out, but Kani,
Ooh.
nice kill there. Unity getting 3 kills in a row there. As Dark Gibby trying to help out, but Free Union with the double kill, and it's only Fieta left as he gets killed by Maximu with a double kill. That was 3 kills from Maximu, great round from him.
And in the background, you can hear Sardius screaming. You can hear the passion that these guys have, these gamers, man. But yeah, I was spectating the Cav a bit in that fight, like the Unity Cav, and they did a great job supporting their imps there. Six and Fareen, great teamwork there. Six and keeping bumping the archer down, Fareen coming in, taking that inf down next to the archer and the archer at the same. Just great teamwork from Unity Cav, and I'm pretty sure the inf just cleaned up in the back. Like really good
Yeah.
teamwork there from Unity.
Pretty
Great
unlucky
haul.
though for another team kill for ME. Seems to, I think maybe a little bit of bad communication.
Flower with the team kill there, and Darklight in the last round. So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the nerfs or not, but it's definitely not a good start for ME here.
Yeah, Flag is this time going to spawn in an open area. Maybe this will help ME to a bit more of a or get a bit more grip on the round. As also surprisingly, this time they weren't as aggressive going to graveyard, so maybe they're changing their style a little bit. As
Yeah,
it seems that Unity is actually going to be aggressive here, as they start pushing ME back from this ladder position.
yeah. I think ME realized that I don't know. Like I think they I'm actually confused there because they were trying to play super aggressive and it just hasn't worked
Yeah,
out for them. Besides round 1.
now they changed it up and they're just gonna leave the flag to Unity, and now they're gonna start pushing. Frunion just a little bit of horse bumping there. As Unity Inv is now gonna get involved. Raiden is set up behind the 6 with a nice kill onto Raiden. Unity with 3 kills in a row. Made that 5. Double kill for 6 there. As only Charlini, Fietta and Dark Gibby left. As Thor gets a double kill.
Get taken down.
Charlini also taken down by Kani. And Frunion with the final kill. Taking down Fietta. Both Frunion and 6 with 5 and 4 kills. At Maximu with 4 kills as well. Great first set there from Unity.
And it's actually their Cav carrying.
3-1.
That's surprising because, no matter how skilled they are, it's Cav on a closed map. And I feel like, when you have 5 in, you should have at least like 1 spearman, right? 1 dedicated spearman. I don't know what's happening. But
I think that's a bit what I predicted just before it started. Unity just need to keep their inf alive, and Cav and the archers will do the work. And I think that was just what we saw. 4 kills for 6 and Maximu. And 5 for Frunion, so.
I think what happened there as well mainly was like it was the inf staying alive, and it was the Cav getting the support in and the kills, but it was also the combination of the two. Like the Cav came in and then the inf started playing really aggressive. They got the finishing. Like as soon as the Cav bombed someone, the infs were on them, making sure they never came back up again.
They definitely got their communication on point, I would say.
Yeah, I think the difference between Unity and Enemy right now is that you can see all the classes in Unity are playing together properly, and in Enemy that's not the case. Like the archer is shooting a bit, but it's not proper teamwork.
I think maybe that was also the mistake for Emmy to not take 2 archers on Saronets, as that's something that you might see a bit more. Although it's Sandy Bush, so once again it's not too uncommon to only take 1 archer, but as for now it seems with the Apollo and bringing in for Saronets, we might see some more archers for Unity.
I don't think so. I think they're both going to keep a 5-2-1 setup. And I think because you don't want to risk having less imps on this map, because the imps are really dominant on this map. And if you have less imps, even 1, that's going to be a big difference. And I think that's why ME didn't have 2 archers. And I think that's why Unity is not going to have 2 archers.
Okay. As we also see Vernon now playing for Unity.
He was playing last set.
Oh, he was playing last set?
Okay. Yeah, he did really well.
Who else did they have? So they have Caius, Thor, and Sebe on the bench.
Yeah, Thor should be in, I think, because he did pretty good last set. And I think they should really switch in Sebe, and if not Caius even as in.
Okay, so we will see who will be the 8th member on Unity side. But we're gonna go right into the next round. Next set, sorry. As Unity's leading 3-1 on Sandy Bush.
Not unexpected.
Oh, I need to.
But I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a comeback here, a little comeback.
Quickly gonna change the score as it's 3-1. There we go.
I should have changed sides too, man.
I should also get the banner right. But we'll do that after this one. Oh, let me quickly do it right.
So as I said, like there's 1 archer on each team, 2 Cavs and 5 imps. So they're not risking it, and I think that's a good one. You don't want to risk anything unnecessarily. I think this is horse being shot already.
Yes.
That's not something you want on Saronets, of course. As flag is gonna spawn in favor of ME this time at Graveyard. Although they
good flag for them, for sure.
They seem to be a little bit waiting outside of Graveyard.
Yeah, they like to
already hit. I don't know by what he got hit, but
I think he got hit by Sages in the beginning.
It's ME who is gonna bring the 2 crossbowmen and only 1 cav. I just noticed. With Raiden and Manatil both as crossbows.
2 crossbows, not 2 cav. Oh, I see. How interesting. Yeah, so I don't know, like it's gonna be hard for Unity to push this because they have a crossbow up top and they have 1 crossbow outside. So raising that ladder is a risk, but not raising that ladder is a risk too. Because you can't push otherwise.
Just trying to find where's Manatil playing? Oh, he's playing
standing on that ladder.
archway, yeah.
In the archway, yeah. Gibby standing on that
Unity's
ladder
gonna
making
start pushing here. As Ferunian's gonna try go for Manatil as he gets him as well, but he loses his horse and his life in the process. But that's one crossbowman down. Raiden is still on the stairs. As kills going everywhere. Another team kill. This time for Fietta. Dark Gibby keeping it up though with a double kill with the... I think that was a Pike that I was playing with. As he almost gets stored there. And he gets him eventually. That's his third kill of the round.
Laporte just gotta stay alive right here.
And he just couldn't stay alive there as Paulo now needs to win a 1v4. But with a horse and 2 M's, that's gonna be real difficult. Oh, sorry, Apollo is still alive as well. My bad. Didn't notice that he was fighting over here, but bloody dead, but it's Tyke taking him out. So great round for Dark Gibby there. 4 kills, Tyke with 3 kills, just carrying ME there.
Yeah, that's just like the first set when Fiera had 4 kills in the first round. But I think they've learned a lesson and they're gonna try and keep a cool head right now.
Yeah.
You know, that was their flag and it was still a pretty
this
rough
time they're
round,
gonna
no
be
matter
really
how
aggressive again on Ali. But Unity seems to be really quick here, so they're not gonna give up this alleyway position. As once again, Emi has the crossfire with the crossbowmen, so Raiden looking for a shot there onto Thor, I think, or Vernon even. As that's another hit on Ferunian's horse, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, that's another hit on the horse. That's not something you want. As Unity's gonna back off from this engagement.
I mean, he was looking to chase them, but they just backed off right now.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna play with their crossfire, set up a crossfire, and then go from there. And it looks like they're doing just that, leaving one archer at the ninja ladder and pushing behind Unity right now.
And it seems that Unity is gonna switch over now. Apollo is aware of the archer coming, but will be an archer fight here. Apollo, not sure what he's going to do. He's putting pressure. Gibby with first kill.
Get taken down.
As
Body death being on low HP.
It's Apollo taking the first blow in there. Another team kill for Amido, but he makes up for it with a kill onto Ferunian, and Ami leading the way here as Lapage gets a kill back. But it's a little bit too late as it's a 3v7 right now. As 6 gets a kill back as well.
It's not impossible to do, it's still possible.
But it's really difficult as 6.
It's gonna be impossible.
Dismounted there. And Apollo still fighting Raiden, but there comes Tyke with a couch. He misses. Apollo gets a kill.
Taking down Raiden, though. Must feel very proud about that.
Yeah, eventually he gets his man. But Emi once again winning a round. And bringing them back 3-3 at the moment. So Unity will need to win 1 round if they don't want to lose this first map. And it seems honestly, that both teams are a little bit waiting in spawn. A little bit slow. As Emi is just gonna keep graveyard.
Because Emi is not contesting the alley right now. They're hoping for that flag spawn in the graveyard.
I mean, playing way less aggressive than last set. Definitely.
Yeah, they don't have a need to be aggressive. They have 2 archers. They're gonna hope for that flag spawn, set up a crossfire. I feel like right now, what's going wrong is that Unity's inch are pushing in, and they're just getting hit early, right? They're not getting the same teamwork as last
Manatil is actually gonna stay at this ladder. This is gonna be a really nice crossfire that Unity will have to deal with, as they're not aware of the position of Manatil.
He's gonna do it.
And he's gonna... Ooh, he misses his shot though. Unity...
That's an unfortunate miss.
Yeah, that would really be a huge kill if he got one off there. Even if he got a hit in, it would be a free hit anyway. But Unity's gonna push once again on the flag here. Raiden set up on top of the stairs. Manatil actually gonna push.
With that.
I think that's a good decision because he got picked off in the archway last time by the Cav. So playing behind the tree, I think it's a good call. Trying to look for that shot on Apollo.
To the inf pushes.
As
he's falling back now.
Flag still getting raised. It's pretty high up. Unity will have to start pushing now. As Thor's pushing a little bit on his own here.
Unity pushing in now.
Yeah, they need to make a play happen. Thor with the first kill though, together with
very important.
As Charlini really low on health here, literally 1 HP. As he's gonna get bumped to death by Ferunian. And Emmy's in
Oh,
here
he's
fighting in the
missing his
corner.
stamina.
Tyke getting Kani though. As
And-
Unity a little bit spread. Nice shot from Apollo onto Raiden. That's the other crossbowman dealt with.
Ooh, Manitil.
As Manitil also falls to Frunion. Another team kill for Fieta this time from Emmy.
Wow,
But
team
Unity
killing
also with a team kill. Fieta, last man standing here, gets a kill. Looking for another one. As Kev is gonna help out the Inv and Vernon is not gonna let this clutch happen. And Unity gets one round back, making it 4-3 at the moment on Sandy
That's
Bush.
useful for them. They needed that one round at the very least. And I think they're really going to have some confidence now and really, because they won that flag spawn that was hardest for them. They're going to try and, they're going to have some confidence. They're going to try and keep going with this momentum that they've got going now.
Yeah.
And
Ami is
is
gonna
pushing
push
quite aggressive.
Ali once again. Actually, yeah, Unity pushing really aggressive here. As
Paolo pushing the Archer and Bloody Death by himself, and Unity's going to push
Six
in.
gonna
They're
help
still
out
being very...
Kev there. Bloody Death
Paolo
with
gonna
first
get
kill onto
taken out.
Paolo though. Really low on health. Dark Gibby as well. Dark Gibby gets dealt with here. Tyke
Another
once
team
again with
kill
a
from
team
Ami.
kill. Ami team killing everywhere. As Six
with
helps
the
out
kill on
Lapache
Bloody-
there. As Charlini gets a kill back. Lapache with the double. Vernon with the
Sig
double.
with a big hit on Manitil.
And
Gonna get
it's
taken
only
down.
Raiden left who's fighting
Gonna get
Apollo,
taken down
and
by
Six is gonna take the last kill there, making it
And as I
5-3.
said, like, they've got this momentum going for them now, right? And Paolo pushing in there. He did die, but he did do a lot of damage to Bloody Death, and he kept the Archer from getting that initial headshot that he could have had from the side. So, very, very well done from Paolo there, and from the Unity Imp staying alive, whilst their Cav were supporting. And ME is really not. Their team kills are insane right now. I don't know what's going on.
I think that was the 5th or 6th team kill this match so far.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's really unfortunate. As I actually didn't notice where the flag spawned that round.
It spawned. I don't know actually, but I don't think it spawned. I think it spawned. That's why both teams are in their respective sides right now.
Would make sense. And flag spans once again graveyard. So
ME is quite lucky this actually. 3 flag spawns in the graveyard.
Yeah. Also really interesting to look at the scoreboard. ME is really carried by Tyke, Bloody Death and Dark Gibby with 4, 6 and 5 kills there. As Unity is really even. Only Kani with 0 kills. All the others 2, 3 kills and 6 with 4 kills. So a bit more even. Unity is actually already gonna start pushing here.
This is again going to be a very hard push, but actually, ME have they've switched out Manitil and he's an inf. You see Manitil do this a lot.
Yeah,
He always
actually
switches
six imps that might give them the
rating
advantage.
getting shot by Apollo though, but Apollo getting a big hit from Charlie in Unity.
Unity is gonna start pushing here, as
Raiden is looking
for this fight. Cav
That's
coming
it
in.
on count.
Raiden with a headshot, but
Taken out
Bosch with a double kill. Another team kill, this time for Unity. 6 dead. As Apollo gets a kill as well. Still giving the favor for Unity here. In a 5v1,
Triple kill from
2
Apollo.
at the moment. As Raiden really low on health there, got shot by Apollo. He's gonna kill himself. And Dark Gibby getting killed off by Apollo with a final kill. Once again,
the team
a
kills
really
are insane,
scrappy round, but Unity in the end cleaning it up and winning the first map 6-3.
That's good. That's really good. Seeing as they lost 12-3 last match, they're showing that they're ready for this fight. And they're not scared. The team kills are getting out of hand though on both sides. Unity,
I think that was the second or third team
team
kill for Unity. I think we have 5 or 6 for Ami.
I think ME's got 4 team kills so far, and I think Unity has 3. That's like 7 or maybe even 8 team kills in the first map, and that's ridiculous. You never see that.
That's a lot. I think that just shows how both teams are maybe struggling with the pressure and or just the late time, as it's quite late for
I think it's
for
definitely the
official.
pressure getting to them a bit.
So we're gonna go to Reverend Village, and we're gonna be playing Nords versus Swadia. So that's gonna be interesting to see how both teams are gonna play on this open map.
I favor Unity on open maps, to be honest. ME was a very strong infantry corps, and I was expecting them to take that closed map. But Yeah, Unity is mainly relying on their archers and their their cav, and I think they can do really well in this open map as long as they keep going what they've got going right now.
But we might see. Do you expect maybe 3 crossbowmen or something like that?
No.
To pull
I
off.
expect a normal 2 crossbow, 4 cav to win, or possibly 3 in 4 crossbow, 4 cav for.
On North
And
side
I'm
then.
expecting a normal 4-2-2 for Unity, or well, I'm saying that, but I'm actually expecting a 1-3-4 for them as well.
Yeah, I don't know if any team is gonna bring something new to the table. I think because of North Swadia, we're not likely to see anything that special. If we would see Vegas or Serenets, I think one of these teams might try and pull something special off. But yeah, right now Unity really looking strong on Sandy Bush. And only losing 3 rounds there. I think the ones they lost were more main 11 being really aggressive, and Unity losing it a little bit there in coordination. But other than that, when their coordination was good and on point, Unity got rounds quite convincingly.
Try to be a bit quiet because right now Six is streaming tactics.
I think there's also a delay of like at least 10 seconds on the stream, so shouldn't be that much of a problem, but indeed better to not give away any tactics. As Emmy asked for a 2-minute break, so probably gonna trying to get everyone back on the same line again, as they will need to fight back after 3 rounds is quite a big advantage for one team after one map.
Yeah, for sure. Like if they win this set, then it's over.
But on the other hand, of course, we have seen quite a few comebacks so far this tournament, so everything is still possible. And 6-3 is not the worst score to try and work from. But yeah, indeed, if Unity wins this set, that's gonna be over already. So Emmy needs to win this one.
Unity's gonna be looking to win this set no matter what, or at least get 2 rounds.
Yeah, but even if they get 2 rounds in, it's gonna be Wait, can they actually? If they win 2 rounds,
it's gonna be 8-6 if they win 2, or if they lose 2. So then,
yeah, they need to win 3 rounds to secure the victory, and
exactly.
Yeah, if they would only win with 2, or like lose with 2 rounds, it still gives them an advantage, but it's gonna be difficult. Which faction do you think has an advantage on this map, if any?
Hard to say because you have the Swedian cav with the all pikes, so there's one thing. But then you have the North cav and the North inf with the Swedian crossbows in the meantime. Very strong. And the inf with the all pikes as well. But then you have North archers shooting faster. So it's, I don't know, like North and Sweden are probably the most balanced open factions you can get. Like North against any other open map faction or any faction on open map is going to be hard and imbalanced. Sweden is probably the only way to counter with North sufficiently, and the other way around as well. Like I think Sweden is hard to deal with for most factions. Like you can deal with it with Serenids and with Vegas, but North as well. Like you can deal with Sweden pretty easy if you play it correctly with North.
Okay, so seems that both teams are ready for the second map, and we will have to see if we're gonna see a conclusion in this third set, or if we're gonna go to the fourth. We're gonna go anyway to the fourth set, but of course, if there's anything on the line, still as Unity is leading 6-3 at the moment. And they're gonna start off on Nords, as they're actually playing 5 cav, 2 inf, 1 archer. That's a lot of cav. And me playing only 4 cav, yeah, the normal standard, like you said, 4-2-2. And Yeah, we're gonna have to see if Unity's extra cav is gonna make a change. Unity actually really aggressive here on Emmy's position at the bunker.
This is their tactic that Unity always does.
Starting
They
to
always
fall
push the
back a
button.
little bit, but now is Cav gonna try and help out. Farunian gets stopped though by Charlini, but oh, nice hit.
Now I'm gonna get taken on my Thor.
And there's 6 with
Six
the
taken on
couch
Charlini, Paolo taken on
Charlini.
Gibby, Kai's
Ooh.
taken on Darkline. And it's a really good start from Unity right now. Their 5
Yeah.
caps seem to be paying off, creating so much chaos and so much damage. Double
Damn,
kill from Sig.
this just looks like we're gonna go for a clean one. Tyke and Raiden,
Kai's
as
taking
Raiden
on
just
another
gets
one.
killed off, and Tyke with literally 0 health. And he's gonna get killed off by Thor. That was a clean round from Unity.
A very good coordinated push.
I think they only
yeah.
lost about 100 HP all over.
Yeah, and I heard Six talking about this across the room earlier this week that they were gonna try and play 5, and I never really knew like how it's gonna work out, right? But I mean, they seem to be doing it very efficiently. Like that push was properly coordinated.
Especially because normally when you play 5 Cav North, you go for early jabs on the Cav and such, but Unity actually staying really silent, and Paolo looking for an early kill here. As he gets stopped though by Flauwen, and gets a little bit hit in, loses his shield, manages to stay alive.
Unity pushing Darklight here. Darklight being really low.
Cav
That's coming with
all over the place. Difficult to
Darklight being
follow, but
taken out
Kanye with
Kanu.
first kill onto Darklight. Raiden fights back though, gets Kaius. As
And this is not a good spot for Unity to fight at. The entire ME team is blocking off one.
Ami is
Seems like
getting
Unity's gonna have to focus.
2 kills here, Kanye dying as well. So that's the inf gone for Unity.
ME cap being dismounted. Tyke, look at all the ME cap. They're all
Yeah.
super low on HP.
It's a really messy fight to follow as well.
Six
Because
jabbing Raiden
fight
there.
is going
proper jab.
everywhere. Bloody Dead also really low on health, but
Charlini taking
Charlini
down
getting a
Paolo.
kill onto Paolo, who was dismounted, as we still have Thor getting dismounted as well, but Lapache with the
Six
headshot
taking out Charlini
onto
with
Tyke. And
amazing
Dark Gibby and Manitil here in together with Flauwen as well. In a
Oh,
bad
it's
position, but
just
6
kiting is
taking
the
a
only
lot of
function.
damage there. Lapache with a hit onto Ryan. Gibby with a kill onto Apollo. It's a 3v4 at the moment. Maybe that's a
Proper great
3v3.
deal.
Everyone really low on health, except for Dark Gibby here. As
Oh, yeah.
he's losing his horse, but
Six being taken
6
down.
taken down by Bloody Dead, and it's only Thor left, and Ami clutches that round with literally like 0 HP on all 3 members there. But
It was a very close round. Seems to be
that-
going Unity's way.
yeah, that's exactly what Ami needs to stay in this match. They need to get the round, they need to get the confidence, and
But
Unity
look at
seem
ME
to
set up right now.
be going for it once again. Although Ami's not gonna go for bunker.
Would you look at ME set up right now? They've taken 5 cav themselves as well, so they're mirroring Unity.
Mm-hmm. So that's Manitil swapping to... oh, nice shot onto Raiden there from
Apollo.
Apollo. Across the river
That's
as
really-
well. Great shot. As,
And Unity's cav is playing so aggressive right now.
yeah,
Darklight
really
being
aggressive. Against 5 Gav now as well. And Darklight also getting lit up here. As Unity are
Unity's
just
in-
looking for some unawareness there. And Charlini also getting hit. Apollo doing his job, just lighting up the enemy's infantry and archer there. Unity now
same
gonna
goes for
start
Unity,
backing
yeah.
off a little bit from the Cav fight. A little bit less aggressive, as Ami's gonna try and push to bunker as Flaxband in the center. But right now Unity actually not getting lit up at all, and Paolo
Raiden
with
getting
the
taken down by
first kill
Paolo,
though.
and that's the unawareness they were looking for.
Yeah.
Great early kill.
It took them about a minute and a half, I think, but
And
and here comes Gav Lapache with another one. Kaius gets killed though by Flauwen, as Farunian gets another one, 6 gets one. Dark Gibby fighting back to Apollo with a shot. Flauwen with the
Flauwen with
double
double.
kill. As Cav
That's a
battle
big
is
Cav
going
fight.
on here. And Ty getting
He's
stopped
getting
there.
a
Dark
big
Gibby
hit,
with
big
another
hit off
kill
Flauwen.
onto Lapache.
He's getting teamed by Apollo.
Dark Gibby doing a great job here as Cav. As he
He's
gets
getting a big
dismounted
hit
though
off Dark
by
Gibby,
Thor,
getting
and
dismounted
nice shots
and
from
shot.
Apollo. Flauwen getting involved as well.
He's getting team hit again by Apollo.
It's It's a 4v2 at the moment. Flamen really low on health here as he tries to stay alive together with Tyke. Oh, nice dodging there from Tyke.
Tyke is blocking properly right now, trying to stay alive.
Yeah, he's doing a great job, but it's getting difficult as he loses his horse and his life to by 6. Apollo getting pushed by Flamen, but Flamen on 0 HP as he gets
and 6 coming in and bumping him down.
with a double kill to finish it off. 6 on 6 kills right now. But yeah, once again, great tactic from Unity, and they're on match point, set point, match point right now. As Ami is gonna need to do everything to stay in this game, as they're gonna go for bunker. Still gonna keep playing 5 Cav.
Yeah, they haven't changed anything, surprisingly enough. I mean, it's been going alright for them, but to be honest, I don't know. Like, it's gonna be very hard for them. They've got a lot of infantry players on Cav right now, and I don't really like the looks of that. You know, I think Arnie could do so much more as inf than he can as Cav, and he's not a bad Cav at all. Like, he's a good Cav, but he's just such a good infantry player. Same goes for Bloody Death. Like, Bloody Death is a great all-classer, but I prefer him on the infantry.
Seems that we're gonna get to an infantry fight here at the fence, and it's gonna look a little bit like, ooh, that's an unfortunate team kill though. As
he's coming with a couch, taking out Flowin. Great couch there from.
As Ami's looking to clutch this round. Apollo getting lit up by Gibby there, Dark Gibby, and jumping over the fence, trying to stay alive, but Darklight with a kill. Unity losing members left and right. Apollo really low on health, trying to stay alive here. As he's doing a great job in staying alive, as his Cav tries to help him out, but he's getting killed off 6 with another kill.
Pulling it back right now.
Really low on health together with Tor. It's 4 Cav versus
Take it down,
here.
Dark Gibby. Dark Gibby's
nice
really
kill
low.
from 6 there onto Darklight. He's looking for another one.
Dark Gibby's one hit, and
he does have a horse. He's gonna try and get a horse though. As 6 looking for the kill. Really low on health, he still managed to stay alive. He bumps in the wall, but he managed to stay alive there. But Dark Gibby misses as well. As 6 still alive. And Tor as well, doing a great job, but Lapage getting killed too. Gibby and Tor, 6 and Tor trying to stay alive now, but it's not looking great with their health. As 6 trying to go for Bloody Death, but he misses his stab there.
And they can clutch this, like, I mean, they're 2 very skilled players.
But not if you lose your horse.
Oh,
managed to stay alive there, managed to even dismount Bloody Death. Almost gets a kill, but Bloody Death avenges himself and his horse. And now it's 6 up to 5 people, sorry. And
doing a lot of damage to Tyke's horse there.
Yeah, still got that Alpike though.
Somehow managing to stay alive for this long with that amount of HP. And I think he's gonna try and save it.
I think he literally stayed alive for like 2 minutes with that HP.
Yeah, and look at his stats right now. Like, as I said before, 6 is probably the most important player for Unity, especially on open maps. 9-1, just carrying them through these rounds, and even if they're losing these rounds, like, he's doing his job properly. And the same can be said for like Lapak. Like, you know, it's just insane what these guys are doing. You could say the same for Dark Gibby and Bloody Death on the other side, and Flowin. Like, they're doing their damage. I can see they're doing a lot of damage right here. They're just not really getting the kills in.
Yeah, but Ami staying alive though. Taking it to the final round of this third set, who's going to be decisive over their position in this match, if they will be able to take it to overtime or not, or even a victory. It's still possible.
Yeah,
but
all the guys are pretty tanked up right now.
Yeah, they're
not tanked up, but they've got good armor. And in the Unity side, I think only Sages has got proper armor.
Yeah, seemed that Ami actually gonna be a little bit more defensive here, as Unity's not gonna be aggressive either. They're trying to do the work with the Cav, as infantry now starting to move over at the fence. So once again we're gonna see a fight at the fence here, as Am I just gonna stay at bunker? Lepage is raising the flag.
It is a good flag for Unity. The Nords, you know, they have a closed area. It could be what they need to win this match.
Yeah, they're just looking for something right now. Although we have Manatil here, trying to get a sneaky flank in, but he gets spotted out. Seems like Lepage is gonna get back on his horse and let the Inv deal with the flag.
He's getting ready to push that
Raiden
flag.
is in a great position though behind the fence to do some damage. As I just say that, he gets a shot in. Thor with the first kill into Flowin.
Great cow.
Manatil misses on Kani though. 6 with the kill. That's a 2-man advantage now for Unity. As they're fighting over at the well. Lepage with a kill as well. Gav doing a great job here for Unity. Kani with a kill.
Kani and Apollo.
Frunion with a kill.
It seems to be all over for ME here.
It's only Bloody Death and Tyke left against 8 people. Mega Tyke on his own. He will need to ace clutch as Kaius takes him down, and that's game over for ME. Unity leading with 9-5 at the moment as we're gonna go for the final set. But that will just be for the records as yeah, quite surprisingly, I think Unity showing that they had a really good tactic here for the open map. And a really aggressive tactic. 5 Gav.
GG's going all around. Are they planning to leave?
I hope they play it out. Just
they're not. Seems like they're
just
gonna
finish it. That's unfortunate.
They're leaving.
That's really unfortunate, but GG, well played, everyone.
Yeah, GG, well played. Very intense match, actually. I'm sad to see that ME's leaving. I was hoping to see a last set. See what they can do on the north side of this.
Yeah, as they tried their best to get to that final set, but I have to say that tactic from Unity on the open map, I think that's what killed main 11 there. As we're gonna try and get a little post-match interview in. I think that would be great. So let's see. I
mean, we could go to FTW TeamSpeak, to be honest. I don't know if.
Oh yeah, sure.
Right, I'll send you the IP.
I don't know if I can join with the updated TeamSpeak, but wait, I should have it. It's the one you use for matchmaking, right?
I don't know actually. Wait,
let me check.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're there. You're cool. All right.
As we're gonna get a little interview.
Wait, let me just push the top. Yeah, get in.
1 second.
Very intense match. Very intense match. I liked it.
So
coming over.
Yeah, a really intense match indeed. A really great first map, and then the second map, yeah, was a little bit faster than expected. But yeah, we will get a little post-match interview here with
Paulo's coming.
With 6 and Apollo.
No, Paulo.
Oh, Paulo, sorry.
Our commander.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, first of all, congratulations already, 6 for.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
That was really a difficult match. Definitely one of our most difficult opponents, and I think if they would have stayed, it would have been a really close match because as Nords, I think Nords was somewhat dominant on that map. So I think the result would have been way closer, but they played really well, and I really have to give it to them to play us tonight.
Yeah, it was a little bit unexpected, but
yeah, it was really chaotic, but I and some other members of our team could only play tonight, and we actually have more showing up than I expect Kaius is in the army, so we didn't expect him to show up, but he was. Varunian cancelled something to come here, and I don't know if one other guy showed up as well who wasn't supposed to be there. Unfortunately for them, they didn't have Doom tonight. On the open map, that would have definitely, I think, improved our chances a bit. But in the end, I think we played well.
Yeah, so Paulo has joined us as well now. So once again, congratulations for your
Congratulations,
victory.
Paulo.
Thanks.
Very well played. Good teamwork on the Unity
Yeah, really
side.
happy from the team.
Yeah, it was good.
Let's get over the first map and the first round actually, because when the game started, ME was really aggressive. From the start, they pushed you guys in Graveyard on Sandy Bush. How was that for you guys? Like getting pushed in the first round and.
We expected aggression from the start of the match. Me and Paulo discussed this.
Yeah. But we were not ready from this push. I mean, we were ready, but we were too late to come back on the Graveyard, and there is some mistake and talking like we take it, we push, and some people back. We were not ready for the first round, but just after you see the match, we were ready.
We definitely expected aggression, but this was unexpected to us. So they surprised us in several ways. It was really good.
Yeah, from Saranid, against Rodok, it was a good move, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because after that you guys won three rounds in a row as Rodoks, which was I think like I expected a little bit after Kane said that your inf might be a little bit less than the inf from main 11, of course.
I mean,
seeing in the grand scheme of Division A.
Individual, yeah, maybe, but in team.
Yeah, definitely individually. I mean, you could definitely say they have somewhat better inf. I mean, they have Arnie. I mean, the guy's probably the best inf of all time. They have Charlini, sick infantry, Fiera, Bloody Death. I mean, they have such accomplished infantry players. Darka as well. I mean, we do too. We had great inf.
Yeah, but you guys played really well together on Sandy Bush, and especially I think the inf staying alive made it easier for the Cav. You, Six and Frunian got a lot of kills in that first set.
A lot of support as well.
And
I think our strength on maps like that is the teamwork we have. I mean, it's been going a bit rough a few weeks, but we stepped it up tonight. Paulo and I talked to the lads. We said we got to play together. We got to do this, and they did exactly as we said. And I think that's what I won tonight. The infantry did fucking sick.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw that Unity, you guys had from the comparison to teams, like you guys had the better teamwork. Your archers were shooting into the fight, your cav were supporting, and your inf were sticking together and getting the stuff done. And in the opposite team, Man 11, their infs were pushing aggressively and they were getting stuff done, but they weren't really playing together. Like the archer was shooting into the fight, but he got couched early one round by Sigs, and he was too far away, not really a perfect position. The cav came in, but not really as effective as you team play wise. I think that's what was really helping you guys out on the first map. I was also surprised. I was as much of as Kani has improved. I was surprised to see Sebe bench for him, or even Paulo in that case. Like Sebe benching. I mean, what's the reason behind that?
Reasoning.
Because, I mean, we did only one training this week, and we did really well, and we wanted to do the same. We played the main players of the training yesterday. Yesterday we did a training. It was really good, and we just want to do like yesterday.
I mean,
and Sebe agreed to let me play because I was mainly anti-cav on the closed map.
Originally, Sebe wasn't going to show up for the entire week until next Monday. So he hasn't been here at the trainings, and yesterday we had a pretty nice training, I dare say. So we were comfortable with the team we had, and he suddenly decided to show up. So it's very sportsmanlike from him, and I did expect that from Sebe because he's someone that always does that. That is just very sportsmanlike. He decided to bench himself, and to be fair, Kanye deserves it after his performance in Last Official.
Yeah, he's very
he's
good.
Very solid infantry. You can always count on him to survive.
He definitely, especially in the open map when it was chaotic, it was 5 cav against your 2 infantries, and Kanye and I believe it was Kaius, they stayed alive properly, doing their job.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to give a shout out to Eater for being so sportsmanlike, and to Kani for just his sick overall play. And Kani and Infernal together is just this Russian infantry duo, just sick, really sick.
Yeah, when I started Unity some weeks ago, it was really a new team. A lot of players didn't play together, and I'm really happy of the team play of today. We get a strong and a really strong team.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, maybe a little bit on the second map, as I think that was where you guys showed your really strong tactics of playing 5 cav on Nords and really putting the pressure on ME there to try and deal with it. What was going around with that tactic? Was it like all planned out for?
Sorry, which one?
The one with 5 cav on Nords on. Open,
yeah, that was planned out.
Map.
We decided. I thought Nords on that map is definitely superior because on that side at least, because there's it's mainly just that side mainly goes to bunker to graveyard, and if you're in bunker getting pushed by Nords, you don't want to fight in a closed area versus 5 Nord Jeff, Kevin, 2 Nord Inf. So the overall mentality of each team would be to back off, and that's where 5 Nord Cav comes in. You just jab him, and you jab him, and you jab him. And you can see that once they fell back into forest, our infantry pushed around the open. I told the Cav, come on, let's fucking jab him. And we jabbed them, and they couldn't do anything, and we just picked them off early. That's the 5 Nord Cav.
Mm-hmm.
In the first side, the first round, they played 2 crossbow, and with 5 cavs and 2 infantry, you can't. You don't have time to reload. You don't have time to move.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a really strong tactic. It's like I said on the first stream. It's like a blitzkrieg.
So I was wondering today, man, especially from me, but also from your side, the first map, the team kills. I think there was like nearly 10 team kills.
Yeah, I got team killed twice.
maybe
one
from me.
I mean, it was. I guess it's because we've been playing apart so many weeks, just splitting up and not playing together. That today we really focused on sticking together and playing together with the aim that it happens, it goes wrong sometimes. Of course, ME is one of the best teams you can create in the scene right now. So it's definitely some pressure that comes take a look there.
And when you play Sandy Bush with 2 factions who play 5 infantry, you have 10 infantry in the fight. You really need to move to see around you, and I think that's why there is a lot of team kills. Ooh.
Yeah, there was definitely something to notice on the first map, as I think, like I said, I think the first map was great teamwork, and then the second map, of course, also great teamwork, but also great tactic of playing with the 5 cav. How do you guys look at the future? Because you guys just made it to the final.
I'll let Paulo answer that one.
We did mistake in last tournament of already thinking final before playing semifinals, so we didn't think at all at final. We were all focused.
I thought of the finals.
Yeah, just you. I mean, we know we could have win this match before playing it, but we wanted to be really focused on it, so we didn't talk about final.
Okay.
I'll start with this. So either Malta or AE, definitely both tough opponents. I think A is going to edge it. I think we're going to be playing A in the final. We've done it before. We've beaten them before in this tournament. We've beaten once. We lost to them once. But if we keep playing like this, I don't think I don't doubt we can win. It's going to be a really tough match, and it can go all ways. But I think we can win. And besides that, I really do think that Paulo and the Unity name deserve a gold medal for once. Unity's had so many good rosters, and they've never won a gold medal, and it just surprises me. So I'm going to go all out to give Paulo that because he deserves it.
Thank you, Sigas.
Yeah,
you're like my son.
I give tips to sides every now and then, Paulo.
Sorry?
That's how I give him tips on how to play Cav sometimes.
I know I do a lot of mistakes, but I am a surprising Cav,
I was not
People never know what I will do.
Anyways, I think
that's my strong.
maybe any shoutouts to give?
I think specifically Kani for stepping up his game recently, but to the entire team. I mean, we're working together really well, and it's going really well. I'm really proud of the team, and it's the final now, so serious game face is on, and let's win. And of course to Main 11, big shout out to Main 11 for playing today. That was unexpected, but they edged it for us, and I really appreciate that from them, especially Charlini. Big up to Charlie.
So, Paulo, you have any last words?
I have 2 shout-out. The first is for Apollo because I love Seaman, and the second one is for Brian because he was not my opponent today, and a special message from him.
Okay. I think we're gonna end it here. Thanks for the great match. Also Main 11, great fight, and once again, congratulations on your way to the final, and we will see you guys next week fighting for that trophy of WNL7. I also want to thank Rome once again for being an awesome ref and giving us streamer mod.
What a lad.
And thanks for Kane for joining me once again.
I was trying my best.
Thank you. So
thanks for,
we're gonna end it over
thanks
here.
For streaming. Thanks for streaming.
Thanks again.
Welcome. It's a pleasure. So yeah, see you guys next week or
later
this weekend. Probably some more matches. So see you guys.
Bye bye.